I'm Pragya and I bring to you excerpts from the current issue of Outlook that looks at two cover stories, two narratives of war, one mythical, one real, Ramayan and that between Israel and Hamas. In the issue titled Epic Sisterhood, Outlook sketches out the women of Ramayan in an epic full of dominant male characters. In the introduction, Retelling the Epic, editor Chinki Sinha writes, in the story of men at war and all the violence that's in the Ramayana, there are stories of women characters that haven't been elaborated or articulated. In the stories that we have come across in popular culture, it is Ram's story, his exile, his heroism, his sacrifice. For some time now, there have been many retellings of the epic, such as the Ramayana, which remain faithful to the culture of storytelling, where each iteration of myths adds or creates a new version, a new protagonist, changes the lens, changes the plot too. Women like me have wondered about main and minor characters, their positions, their stories in such mythologies, and have asked about them, and sometimes have created a greater space for them in the narrow space marked for them as pushers of the plot, to then go into the shadows as characters who are never whole but only parts, which are then perpetuated and promoted. A different treatment of the politics of body and caste and class and beliefs about chastity and gender roles is important, as epics like the Ramayana have been instrumental in shaping new histories and perhaps sealing marginalization in the larger politics of differentiation. Retelling, an interventionist approach, is to bring out these other voices, these other stories. In this issue of Outlook, we look at the women of Ramayana as an interrogation of dominant narratives. For this and more, read the current issue of Outlook.